Hey guys, so we're gonna go over some pants here. The brand I have, one of the brands I've fallen in love with, so to speak, for their uh, styles, their quality, uh, what they kind of stand for. Um, I have a couple gripes, but for what I've been able to get out of these pants, I'm very happy, very pleased. So the brand is Kuhl, Kuhl. The pant is called the Law. So this is the older version, or the original version. I have a set of the newer version. Not a whole lot changed, just two very minor little things. But we'll go kind of top to bottom. What makes these pants my favorite work pant? If I'm going to be doing construction or cutting trees or, pardon me, interrupted by the oven. Just anything that like hard use type stuff. I used to wear jeans for a long time. I've worn everything from American Eagle to Lee to Levi's to Wranglers to now I'm trying out Origin, but I'd always just tear my jeans to shreds. I don't care what brand they were. These have held up time and time again over 2 years. These are 2 years old, and there's not a tear and not a really a scratch on them, besides a little bit of fading on the knee, the one knee there. They're 98% cotton and 2% Lyrica, which is like some sort of synthetic felt. So the entirety of the pant is cotton. It's basically a canvas. Very jean-like in the pocket setups. You got a little pocket watch, change pocket up here, typical 5-pocket little thing. It's actually 7 pockets, which we'll get into, but very, very jean-like in the style and the fit. A little more heavy-duty in the fact that they are a double knee pant, which I like. So from about 3 inches below your front pocket, it'll start. And then go down to about a foot before your cuff at the bottom. That's a double layer. They're articulate knees. You have angled back pockets. So instead of being completely flat, the one corner is kind of tapered. So it makes accessing that pocket nice and ergonomic. The front pockets are pretty deep. I got medium hands, but just for reference, old school bifold wallet. In the front pocket, disappears room to spare. In the back pocket, where I would keep it, disappears again. With room to spare. Okay, you see the outline there. Top of the pocket's up here. On the right side, you have a zipper / pocket. I'll usually carry either my pepper spray in there. You can fit it will fit a cat tourniquet. So sometimes I'll throw a tourniquet in there. But you use it for whatever you want to. But I'm just saying size-wise, you can fit a tourniquet. So, might fit a phone depending on the case. You also have a smaller little non-zippered slash pocket here. You can fit pencils or writing utensils, a notebook, your eyeglass case, whatever. All the pockets are riveted. I haven't blown any of them out yet. The zippers are YKK. So they're nice, durable, sturdy zippers. The older version here, the front snap was actually a snap. Okay. They got rid of that on the newer version for a traditional button, which we'll get into. It also has, if I open these up here, secondary button here. I've never used them on any pant. I have a few pants that have that secondary button. I don't use them. Whether it's dress pants or my work pants from 511, I just never been a thing for me. Zipper fly, again with a YKK zipper. Hard to do it when it's not on you, but they're smooth. Comfort-wise, these are both pants still have this. This is that 2% Lyric synthetic felt type stuff. This is an extremely comfortable waistband. It's soft. It's worn down a little bit over 2 years, but it's still very soft, and when you throw your belt on, you have crap around your hips. It's nice to have a soft little waistband there. It's not digging into you as much. They're made in Vietnam, so take that with what you want. And they're about $100. But after 2 years, they're not really that faded. There's no holes. There's no scraping. They've held up. Now for the new version, same pant, just these are a year newer. The only wear and tear on these pants was because I got caught on something. There's a little bit of a prick down here, barely noticeable. But the newer button up here, instead of a snap, it's the more traditional nowadays button closure. I never had a problem with these, but they changed it for whatever reason. And they got rid of that secondary button on the inside. Besides that, they are the exact same pant. Different color, of course, but these are, I think, what they call the dark khaki. So it's just kind of a dark tan. And then these were called espresso. These are a dark brown. So if you're looking for a good work pant that's comfortable, ergonomic, very durable for winter, fall type use where it's a little cooler. These are not a summer pant by any means. They don't shed moisture because of the cotton, but they're durable because of how they're constructed. They're a lot more durable than a polyester pant would be, or any sort of the modern synthetic stuff. So there's that.